A warm welcome to everyone joining in on the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel. It's Super Saturday here in the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2025 Week 5, and we have 7 games played around the country, and we are here at CRNFC grounds in London Place, where St. Joseph's College will be hosting Sri Sumangala College Kandy in a game that will have lot at stake for both these teams when they play in the second round. This is their last game in the first round, but the points of this game will be carried forward when these two teams play in the plate segment, and it's going to be an interesting evening with a lot of matches being played in the Dialog Schools Rugby League. It's a warm and a sunny afternoon here in Colombo, so we are set for an exciting day with a lot of running rugby with both these teams. As you see, it's quite sunny, and the players will have a great evening playing open rugby in this Dialog Schools Rugby League. This is the under 16 game still in progress. That's how schools develop their rugby, and this is what happened in the previous week. DSA Nanaki College beating Science College at Havelock Park. Sri Sumangala College beating Thurston College up in Kandy. That's when they got the nod for the plate. St. Thomas's demolished Dharmaraja College 48 points to 5. That also in Kandy. This was a crucial game played at Mardana. Isipatana beating Zaira 38 points to 27. St. Joseph's losing to Trinity College at this same venue at CRNFC grounds, 29 points to 7. And then this was when Anand booked their place in the plate segment, beating St. Anthony's 30 points to 27. This was the game of the week last week. Wesley College beating St. Peter's College, ending their unbeaten run. Royal College beating Vidyartha 29 points to 7 at Royal Complex. Kingswood beating Mahanama College 27 points to 17. They too booked their place in the plate segment last week, and it's going to be an interesting week 5. We've already seen a game in week 5, but these are the results from week 4. TS beating Science, Sumangala beating Thurston, St. Thomas beating Dharmaraja, Isipatana beating Zaira, Trinity beating St. Joseph's, Anand beating St. Anthony's, Wesley beating St. Peter's, Royal beating Vidyartha, and Kingswood beating Mahanama College. Week 4 had everything in store. This week, yes, as we spoken yesterday, Thurston College beating Vidyartha College. Why that game was very important for both these teams was these two teams in this Group 3A, these two teams will be playing in the bowl segment, and the points of this game, which was played yesterday, Friday, will be carried forward. Thurston beating Vidyartha, a historic win for the boys from Colombo 7. And Vidyartha College, they only have one drawn game against St. Joseph this season. Here are the fixtures for today. 7 games will be played all around Colombo and in Kandy. Wesley hosting Anand at Havelock Park. Dharmaraja Kingswood, that's going to be another big match at Nithawala Rugby Stadium. Zaira hosting Mahanam. The winner of that game will be played in the plate segment. Trinity playing Royal. That's going to be the biggest encounter today. That will be played at Trinity College grounds in Pallekele. Those two teams from the same group have already booked their place in the cup segment, so the points from this game will be taken forward. St. Thomas and Isipatana, same scenario, that will be played in Mount Lavinia. Winner of that game will top the group and take the points forward. St. Peter's DS, winner of that game, will be playing in the cup segment. So lot to play for in this Super Saturday in Dialog Schools Rugby League 2025. It's week 5 action. So we still have plenty of time left until we kick things off here at London Place. So stay tuned to Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Ramen පාරක් දාමුද?
මෙතන
විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්.
හඳුන්වාදන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කට්. රාමෙන් සැරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
විහිළු නෙමෙයි ටෝකියෝ සුපර් ඕන වැඩකට සුපර්.
Hi, I'm Tarinder Rajwat. To all the schools participating in the Schools Rugby League 2025, we wish you all the very best and good luck.
සමදා සමහන් සමදා සුවෙන්.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. තමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Our forests come in many forms. They can be up in the hills or down in the plains, fed by the rain or sculpted by the sun. Our forests are deeply rooted in us. They are a living inspiration.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
As the pioneer in Sri Lanka's bottled water industry, American Water has set the standard for over 3 decades to help you stay hydrated wherever you may roam, to provide healthy hydration for your whole home, and to nourish your growing family. With island-wide distribution, we've reached the homes and hearts of every Sri Lankan, ensuring healthy hydration for all. For over 30 years, we've brought the Earth's bounty directly to you, wherever you are, whatever your needs.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Hamasitakma pipide, rasa lemon rasa ye. Jeevithayama mihirai, Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, chilven lemon.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Refresh when the train ekata go.
Black Night Go, Pocket Perfume, Youth ekata go ekak.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා. බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Are you okay?
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Superbond for tiling. Tokyo Superbond. Do it right the first time.
Anthony's. Those two teams will be playing in the bowl segment, but the winner will be taking the points forward. That will be very crucial. Cup segment, there's a lot at stake. You can be the champions. Plate, you can be the plate champions. But in the bowl segment, it's all about survival. Out of the 6 teams playing in the bowl, only 4 will remain in the top division next year. So that will be very important. In Group 2A, St. Thomas's hosting Isipatana today. Winner of that game will top the Group 2A. Kingswood sitting pretty at the 3rd place, and they will take points forward from whoever wins today's encounter at Maradana between Zahira and Mahanama. But Kingswood would want to keep Dharmaraja in the bottom of the table when they host them today as well. So a lot to play for in this group also. Some teams first round is already completed, and the focus will be on taking the points forward and winning the games today, and then slotting themselves in the second round as well.
This group 3A, Royal and Trinity College, the Bradbury rivals will take each other on up at Palakale. Sumangala and St. Joseph's College, very crucial game for St. Joseph's, sitting at the 4th position. They'll want to try and get some points today and carry it forward, as Damit mentioned, to that plate segment as the season progresses. Thurston College just moving up after yesterday's historical win over Vidyartha College, and that will give them a sight of relief, because a well-deserved win last evening for Thurston College up at Sugardasa Stadium.
Dinesh Chamudita, what an impressive player he has been so far in the Dialog Schools Rugby League, playing for the team which was promoted this year, Ananda College. Despite the injury to their playmaker, Dinesh Chamudita have been able to control proceedings and put Anand in the plate segment. Dilruwan Pera, the science captain, he has also racked up 53 points. Royals winger Didula Jayasuriya 45 points with 9 tries. Idrik Farooq, the standoff for Royal, with 44 points, and Abdul Hadi, the Wesley's playmaker, with 42 points.
Indeed, some impressive talents this season around, and the top prize scorers Didula Jayasuriya with 9 tries, Minula Yaddehige with 8 tries. So these two will battle it out this evening up at Pallakele. And Dinuka Pereira from Royal College with 6 tries. Avishka Pereira and Kabin Jai Singh was 5 tries to each other. As those two will go head to head this evening as well up at the big club grounds for the game between St. Thomas's College and Isipatana College. So a lot up for stakes this evening for both for all schools, battling it out. 7 games are brought to you live by ThePapare, as you can enjoy them from the comfort of your own homes. As we will head into another commercial break and be back with the starting 15s from both teams and the live action on the other side.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine, just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit, never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
Saratama enjoy karana party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samaging pirimin sadahamai.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Hi, I'm Janidil Ilishan. 2025 පාසල් රග්බි තරඟාවලියේ සෙල්ලම් කරන හැමෝටම හොඳින් සෙල්ලම් කරන්න මම සුබ පතනවා.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
Swistek Aquashield 2K waterproofer. Seal කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Welcome back to the live coverage of the St. Joseph's College versus Sri Sumangala College Kandy Dialog Schools Rugby League Group 3A encounter played here at CRNFC grounds. There's 7 matches will be played today here at Colombo and in Kandy. 7 school games, and all 7 games will be brought to you live on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare. No one can ever try and do this on a Saturday evening. It's not going to be easy work. And here are the team cards for today's game. Here are the visitors: Rashbina Dilshan, Desandu Sahas and Mohammad Akram will be the front row forwards. Achila Gamage and Tarusha Teekshan will be the second row forwards, and the loose forwards will be Lakvindu Denuan, Tarusha Dilshan and Yasiru Tiwanka. Watch out for the scrum half Shashika Bandara. He's been in absolute brilliant form. He will pair off with Pasindu Samarkon as the 9-10 combination. Centers will be Ramita Tilakaratna, Aditya Ratnayaka, and the back three will be Ashen Udara, Malisha Karnatilaka and Chamod Pereira. Replacements: Gimhan, Gunaratna. You have Tejaga Disanayaka, Shivanta Madushan, Pasindu Banuka, Masit Indura, Sachin Santuka, Shaluka, Abhishek, Pabasara Nirmal and Kanishka Dilnuan.
That's the visitors lined up for this crucial encounter, and the host St. Joseph's College will form this way. Temit Teunila Minduka Pereira, Isuru Chaturanga, Himesh Gamage. He will play a pivotal role in that pack for St. Joseph's College this evening. Sitangali and Janit Amara Singh, Ashen Kumar and Inosh Silva will form the forwards for St. Joseph's College, and in that half-back position it will be Akshan, Brian Fernando in that center, Sanuja Giran, skipper Bhishma Jayasekara will don that number 10 jersey, Dion Fernando, Akash Gomez and Speeds Nathan Gunaratna will play in that full-back position. And for the replacements it will be Dinat Tarin, Yumet Daluat, Satira Gunaratna, Rian Jawardana, Senit Rodrigo, Adriano Kandappa, Tevan Kitnuk. He will play a very important role coming off the bench at the latter part of the game. Shanil Kakure and Shabin Adisoiza and Chirat Kodagoda will form the replacements for St. Joseph's College.
Interestingly, Malshan Deumin, who was injured last week, will not be in the playing 25 today for St. Joseph's College. Plays in the midfield, but St. Joseph's College, the pressure will be on the home team, Rishwan. They are expected to beat Sri Sumangala with the previous outings, the previous seedings, but nevertheless this time Sri Sumangala College Rugby, as we call Summa Rugby, has been in great form. They've beaten Thurston, they've beaten Vidyartha, and they've booked their place in the plate segment. For some of the teams who are not playing in the cup segment, they are playing in the plate segment. They don't have any issues of being relegated, but the teams playing in the bowl segment will be in danger. 2 teams from the bowl segment will be demoted to segment B next year. It's a great initiative, in my opinion, what Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association has done, giving more impetus, giving more meaning to the second round games as well as some of the first round games.
Indeed, Damit, I think as long as both these two teams are concerned, they are safe, but in that plate segment they will want some silverware at the end of that season. So this game will be important as the points will be carried forward, as Damit mentioned on a couple of occasions. So as that whole segment, it's always the danger, and the players will play with a lot of pressure, because it's always not nice to get demoted, and that can take a big toll mentally to the players out there. But thankfully for both these two teams, live playing here at the London place will be safe, as they have already booked their place in that plate segment. But both teams will want to try and stamp their authority this evening out here, especially the likes of St. Joseph's. It has been a tough season for them. They had a drawn encounter to start things off for the Dialog Schools rugby season up at Kandy against Vidyarth College, and then they had 2 defeats to Royal College and Trinity College, and this is a game where they can make amends and show their true quality. So it's a big test for Bhishma Jayasekara and his outfit against a well-determined Sri Sumangala College outfit, who have been quite impressive from the word go this season. They did beat Vidyarth College, they beat Thurston College as well, so they will be high on confidence, the school from the hill capital, Sri Sumangala College, but they'll face a tough ask in these humid conditions up in Colombo. As the two teams make their way, Bhishma Jayasekara, led by St. Joseph's College, will have a lot to do this evening. And St. Joseph's College, after 2 disappointing weeks back to back, it will be a test for them as how they come back and make amends against a well-formed Sri Sumangala College outfit.
Also, Rishwan, from Sri Sumangala point of view, they've already outnumbered the Josephian supporters here in Colombo. That's a great sign for the lads from Kandy. You don't feel alone, you don't feel less support. You have your parents, family, well-wishers all outnumbering the Josephian supporters here at CRNFC grounds. Just when both the teams came out, I think the loudest cheer was for Sri Sumangala College, and they've come in numbers. They've had a very good season so far, and this game, if they can manage to win this game, Sri Sumangala College will be serious contenders for the plate segment. Out of 6 teams, each of these 2 teams will have 4 games in the plate segment. Referee Aruna Shanta will be the man in charge of the game. Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association have taken great services from the Sri Lanka's Referee Society. They've done a great job so far, and with the help of the Schools Association as well as the broadcasters here at ThePapare, the referees have tried their very best in officiating the games. Out of the 7 games played today, 3 games will have the on-field review system. One in Pallekele, where Trinity is hosting Royal. There is going to be an on-field review system in Bambalapitiya for St. Peter's DCS game, as well as for the St. Thomas's Isipathana game. We are all set to play this crucial first round encounter between St. Joseph's College and Sri Sumangala College, and Brian Fernando will kick things off. And straight away, Sumangala have made an unforced error. Darush Dilshan, the flanker, dropped the ball. That's not the ideal start for the visitors. And the Josephians will look to pounce on this territorial and possession which they have got very early in this game.
Indeed, St. Joseph's wouldn't have asked for a better start, thanks to Sri Sumangala College flanker. A scrum in favour of the host.
Interesting to see Inosh Silva playing at the pivotal number 8 position. Very good scrum from the visitors. Josephians, one of the heaviest packs in the lineup. Bhishma Jayasekara, the captain, with the ball. St. Joseph's still with possession. Here's the big Tisat Teunila. St. Joseph still with possession. Here's the big man Janit Marasinghe. Not going to be easy bringing him down. St. Joseph's playing it tight, playing it close with the forwards. And they score early. That's the first Amana Bank try. That's Ashen Kumar.
Number 15.
The
Number 15.
blindside flanker for St. Joseph's College,
Number
scoring
Palo.
the first
Number
Amana
Palo.
Bank try.
Number Palo.
St. Joseph's start off well. Coach Dulanjan Vijay Singh will be very pleased. Coach.
Number 5. Number 5.
And here's the replay. St. Joseph's playing it tight, playing it close with the forwards. And referee Aruna Shanta giving a slight warning to Tarusha Teekshana for dangerous play. And St. Joseph's, what a start to this game. Bhishma Jayasekara.
Bhishma Jayasekara making no mistake from the boot. He adds the 2 points for St. Joseph's College. A brilliant start for the Josephians. And just what they wanted. To start well and start big. They've gone over quite early for their Amana Bank try. And Sri Sumangala College will be under the pump in the early stages of this game. It's 7 points to nil.
Behind the ball.
As Samarakon, passing to Samarakon, will kick things off for Sri Sumangala College. A deep kick, waits for the bounce. Nathan Gunaratne returns the favour.
He had the opportunity to kick it out, but here's the dangerous Chamod Pereira.
Back, please.
Shashika gives it to the big man Dilshan. St. Joseph's putting pressure in ruck time.
Ball in.
Shashika once again feeds it to the forwards.
No hands there, ruck. No ruck.
Loose ball and Sri Sumangala, they've lost yards. St. Joseph's have been very quick to defend their line so far. Shashika trying to snipe through. Samarakon playing scrum half, gives it to Dilshan, the big man. Bandara will want to see forwards playing more territorial game, gaining some yards. St. Joseph's have turned the ball over. Rashmita gives it to Nathan Gunaratne, the tall, lanky fullback. He gives some good air and gets some distance as well. And Pereira has to kick it back. Here's the captain Bhishma. Tries to go by himself. St. Joseph still with possession. Rashmita needs to give out a quick ball. That's Isuru Chaturanga. Rashmita. Bhishma. Here's the dangerous Ino Silva, and he's been taken out. Good defense from Sri Sumangala College. St. Joseph's loose forwards, Ashen Kumar, Janit Marasinghe, Ino Silva. They are the ones who have been doing the hard work for St. Joseph's. They are very good with the ball and without the ball, especially in defense as well. So the visitors, the likes of Yasiru Tiwanka, Tarush Dilshan, Lakvindu Denuan will have to have their A game against their counterparts. Important line out for Sri Sumangala. Achila Gamage, good carry from the number 8 Akram. Samarakon once again. Here's the dangerous Senuja Giran. Rashmita gives it to Ashen Kumar. Bhishma with a good cross kick. Well collected by Malish Karunatilaka. Sumangala running from their own 22. It's very good rugby from the visitors. St. Joseph's letting it bounce.
Line out.
Good clearance from Sri Sumangala College.
Indeed, getting out of jail quite well were Sri Sumangala College and bringing back play into the opposition half. And St. Joseph's College will have a line out in favour of them.
Both teams trying to play rugby at a very high pace. St. Joseph's did not had the best of times with the lineouts. Mindul Pereira. That's the first error from St. Joseph's in the lineout time. Sumangala with possession. Samarakon kicks it straight to Nathan Gunaratna.
Back, wide back, wide back, wide back.
A kicking contest going on between Samarakon and Gunaratna. Samarakon kicks it out. St. Joseph's with possession.
Indeed, interesting phase of play. Both teams were just returning those kicks, and this time around it will be a line out in favour of St. Joseph's College. Minduka Pereira did well earlier round with his throw, and we'll have to repeat that this time around as well.
Six man.
Yeah, concern for St. Joseph's College have always been their lineouts this season. And they'll need to. They've lost the first one. And now they'll have to somehow win their own lineout.
Come on.
Good collection from Inosh Silva.
Just come here.
The pot breaks off, but still going on. The Josephians, the home team. Great work by the Josephians. They've already gained at least 20 meters, and referee calls it once. Here's the dangerous Rashmita sniping through the scrum half. Good phase. Bhishma playing scrum half, gives it to the forwards. He gets the ball back. Jayasekara. St. Joseph still with possession. Marasinger playing scrum half. Here's Dion Fernando. Gives it. Oh, he loses the ball. I thought he passed it properly, but costly error from Dion Fernando.
Indeed, a chance gone down begging, you could say, for St. Joseph's College.
Time off. Boot on. Time off. Boot on.
Nah. The players will just to take a breath. It's hot and humid conditions out here in Colombo. Sun beating down. Will take a big toll on these players. And fair to say, St. Joseph's College forwards have started this game off quite well.
Time on.
And they'll want to continue the good work as the game goes on. As a very, very important scrummage coming up. Sri Sumangala College with the feed in inside their own 22. They'll need to clear things out.
Bind. Go now wide. Set.
Shashika Bandara feeding the scrum for Sri Sumangala. St. Joseph's putting in early pressure. Number 8 breaking off. Number 3 Yasiru Tiwanka, and he's been penalized for holding the ball on. Janit Parasinger takes it quickly and scores another Amana Bank try. That's the second Amana Bank try for St. Joseph's College. Janit Parasinger.
Indeed, it's St. Joseph's College who have got their second Amana Bank try, courtesy Janit Marasinghe. Important points for St. Joseph's College. If they could get a bonus point win here, that will be huge. As Bhishma Jayasekara now with the opportunity to add the 2 points. It's 12 points to nil. As a skipper makes no mistake once again. Bisects the 2 posts as St. Joseph's College increase their lead to 14 points to nil. And Sri Sumangala College have not done themselves a favour here.
Yeah, Janit Marasinghe that time doing some great work in defence, stopping the run of Yasir Tiwanka and then getting that penalty, and then he had the quick time to get the penalty off quickly and then barge through for that second Amana Bank try. 14 points to nil. St. Joseph's still again clearing things off will be very crucial for the Josephians. Here's Inosh Silva. Nathan Gunaratna with the clearance. Good hanging kick. And it's Samarakon. Sumangala still with possession. St. Joseph's need to make sure that they stop this youngster Ratnayaka, Aditya Ratnayaka. Good run from Akram. That's Rashmina Dilshan rather. Here's Akram. Good defense that time from captain Bhishma Jayasekara.
Roll away! White, roll away! The ruck.
Sumangala still with possession. Bandara gives it to Samarakon. There's the dangerous Pereira.
No. No.
St. Joseph's Marasinghe once again going, trying to go through. Here's number 23. Very good tackle on Karuna Tilaka. Bandara gives it to Tilaka Ratna. Here's Bandara once again. Good offload from Bandara to Udara.
No.
Good little face from the visitors. St. Joseph's try to disrupt the ruck. Tarusha Dilshan. Pick and go from Sri Sumangala. St. Joseph's defense being tested here at CRNFC grounds. Tarusha Dilshan once again.
Now ruck! Back please. Back. Number 4.
So far in the game, this has been the best face for the visitors. Bandara gives it out to the big Dilshan. Bandara once again. Yes, Samarakon drops it cold. The fly half, costly error from Sri Sumangala College. They had the advantage, they had the momentum, but very good defense from St. Joseph's that time.
Did brilliant work from keeper Bhishma Jayasekara. And Sri Sumangala College will be kicking themselves. They had an opportunity. They just entered the opposition 22, but nevertheless they'll have to defend this scrum. And by far in these opening 15 minutes or so, it's been St. Joseph's College forwards who have stamped their authority in some manner. Once again, this time around it will be St. Joseph's College with the feed in.
Bye! Up please.
Re-scrum says referee Aruna Shanta.
Coach! Bye! Mine in number 8. Sit!
Akshan Rashmita, the scrum half for St. Joseph's. Here's Ino Silva breaking off the number 8. A very good run from the Josephian number 18, Silva. He's trying to go by himself all along. Very good run from, he was not held. Rashmita once again. Here's Ashen Kumar, gives it to Akash Gomez.
Advantage.
St. Joseph's have the advantage.
Just to roll away. Play on.
Not rolling away. St. Joseph's take it quickly. Ashen Kumar with the ball. They've gained at least 60 meters. Sitanga gives it to Bhishma. He cuts it inside. Still with the ball, the Josephian captain. Rashmita gives it to Hamish Gamage. Not easy to bring him down. Gamage. Mindulka trying to go by himself. Josephian forwards. Still with the ball.
Release it!
It has been very hot and humid these days. Not a lot of rain. So there's a lot of dust here at CRNFC. Here's Bhishma trying to sneak through the Sumangala defense. St. Joseph still with the ball. Forwards scoring. That's Isuru Chaturanga scoring for St. Joseph's College, the third Amana Bank try. Great work by the home team forwards. They've dominated proceedings in this first 20 minutes and they've scored 3 times already.
Indeed, Coach Dulanjana Vijay Singh will be a happy man. His forwards coming into the party. And this time around, Isuru Chaturanga going over for St. Joseph's College's third Amana Bank try. It's 19 points to nil in favor of the hosts. And St. Joseph's chasing a big win here. And they have started off in some fashion. Once again, Bhishma Jayasekara.
This time it's not successful and referee Arnoshanta calls it a 1 minute water break as we've reached around 18 minutes in the game so far. St. Joseph's, here's that last Amana Bank try.
1 minute, water break, water break, water break.
Forwards have been really good. Apologies, it's not Isuru Chaturanga, it's Mindulka Pereira who scored that third Amana Bank try for St. Joseph's College. The first try was scored by Ashen Kumar. Second from Janit Marsing, and the third Mindulka Pereira, the hooker for St. Joseph's College. While the players and the referee take a water break, we have some score update from Mount Lavinia. Isipatana leading 14 points to 7. And the arch rivals for St. Joseph's, St. Peter's, taking on DS at Bambalapitiya Peters, leading 5 points to nil. Up in Kandy, the prequel to the Bradby, Trinity leading Royal 7 points to nil. It's the same game from this group. Will it be Royal who will be leading this group, or will it be Trinity? St. Joseph's in with a good chance of finishing the group in number 3. They've scored 3 tries, and referee Arnoshanta now starting proceedings once again.
Indeed, and Wesley College playing on at the college up at Havelock Park, cruising 12 points to nil in this first half as Sri Sumangala College restart things.
Nathan Gunaratna, the fullback, good collection, and he has gained around 10 meters. Bhishma with the kick, and a costly mistake from Malisha Karuna Tilaka, dropping it cold. Sri Sumangala, they've a part of one little phase where they've gone forward with around 20-30 meters. They've not been at their very best so far.
Indeed, it's been a tough start for them this evening.
Ready. Coach!
St. Joseph's College always not an easy opponent to come and play against. Sri Sumangala College.
Set!
Probably in asking conditions as well. Nevertheless, now good scrum from St. Joseph's College.
Fernando to Fernando. Still Josephians with possession.
Oh, please, platform!
Akshan needs to give some quick ball. Inosh to Bhishma. And St. Joseph's drops it cold.
Knock forward.
It's
Knock forward.
the prop forward.
Mark here. Your mark. Get ball. Ready.
If you're just joining in on this live coverage, this is
Coach!
a Group 3A encounter in the Dialog Schools Rugby League. St. Joseph's hosting Sri Sumangala College Kandy. St. Joseph's have scored 3 tries, 2 converted, 1 unconverted try. Sri Sumangala yet to break their deadlock. Good run and a costly error from St. Joseph's College. Tackling the player without the ball. That's Brian Fernando. St. Joseph's now down to 14 players.
Did Brian Fernando knew
Leg break.
what he did was wrong, and he'll spend 10 minutes in the sin bin. And can Sri Sumangala just crawl their way back into this game with this man advantage? Time will tell us, as an important 10 minutes coming up for them. Puts that ball into touch. And a brilliant kick, you could say, entering the opposition 22. St. Joseph's College will have to bring their A game now in defense. Playing with just the 14 men, Sri Sumangala College will fancy their chances to go over.
Yeah, great opportunity for the visitors. Tarush and Dilshan needs to make sure that they get a good, clean line out.
10 meter. Okay, 10 okay. Play on.
Mohammad Akram waiting. Great run from
no.
the Sumangala prop forward. That's Nasiru Tiwanka. Sumangala still with possession. Very close.
Time off.
Referee consulting the assistant referee.
Held up at the end. Thank you. Okay.
And yes, held up, says referee Arna Shanta.
Okay, time on. In goal drop. Try line drop.
Try line drop off for St. Joseph's. Good defense work from the home team.
Try line drop out. Behind the ball. Behind the ball. Behind the ball.
Indeed, a brilliant work from St. Joseph's College to refuse Sri Sumangala College with that score. Not the best of kicks, but as he made a fumble, yes he has. And that will be quite concerning for Sri Sumangala College. They have been quite clumsy up here at London Place. And St. Joseph's College have had no second invitation to pounce on these mistakes by Sri Sumangala.
Boy oh boy, passing to Samarakon, their playmaker.
Just come here.
He cannot afford to do those unforced errors. They've already had a couple of costly handling errors for the visitors. St. Joseph's now down to 14 players, but still have possession. Bhishma now playing scrum half. Wants to play the territorial game as they're down with a player down. Good collection from Samarakon this time. He holds on to the ball and offloads it. And a penalty for St. Joseph's. Holding on, says referee Arunashanta. Penalty was not taken properly. So they'll try and go to have a touch and then use their line out. No, they are opting for 3 points, trying to extend the lead. St. Joseph's College.
Quite interesting.
Yeah, I think Reshwan with one player down, they're trying to eat up some time. If they can come up with 3 points and using 1.5 minutes, that's a win in my opinion for St. Joseph's College. Can Bhishma bisect the uprights?
Indeed, he does. That's another 3 points added to St. Joseph's College. It's 19 points. This time around, Bhishma Jayasekara notching up another 3 points. It's 22 points to nil. And as Damita mentioned, with that man down, St. Joseph's College think tank did the right thing, opting for points. And Sri Sumangala College will restart things. A high-hanging kick from Samarakon.
Dion Fernando once again with the ball. Rashmida gives it to Inosh Silva. He's been very good in defense as well. Silva. Gunaratna.
Back in.
He's got a big boot. And another error from Dilshan. Lets it bounce. Samarakon doesn't have much angle to work with. St. Joseph's right back in the Sumangala 22.
Indeed, brilliant from St. Joseph's College.
Blue mark here. White mark there.
Yeah, this has been the best they've played this season. The Josephians up in Nithavela in the first game. They drew the game with Arthur. They had a good first half, but not a second half. As we sing praises to Ino Silva, he drops the ball, and Sumangala with possession. Here's the big man.
No, rush now.
Dilshan. Ashika Bandara gives it to Samarakon, who kicks it again. St. Joseph's will not be quite disappointed. They're playing deep inside Sri Sumangala territory. They are a player down as well. Whichever team scores points, plays territorial advantage game, when a player is down, they should be quite happy.
Good.
This time Silva collects and Hamish Gamage joins the maul. St. Joseph still going strong. Mindulka Pereira with the ball. St. Joseph's going really strong in this maul. And he scores. Mindulka Pereira scores the fourth Amana Bank try and secures the bonus point for the Josephians. Great work by the forwards in that line out.
Indeed, this time around it's Menduka Pereira. Brilliant from St. Joseph's College forwards. Coach Dulandri Vijay Singh will be a very, very proud man. His forwards have really come to the party. And it was a crunch game for the Josephians. And they have done brilliantly well.
30 seconds. Another 30 seconds.
Is now skipper Bhishma Jayasekara. Not the easiest of kicks for him this evening, this time around.
Not successful from Jayasekara. Nevertheless, the scores remain 27 points to nil. St. Joseph's with a very good lead here at CLN FC grounds at Maradana. Zahira leading 22 points to 5 in Pallekele. Trinity leading 12 points to 3. Wesley dominating play at Havelock Park, 19 points to 6. And in Mount Lavinia, 21 points to 14 in favour of the home team St. Thomas's.
Indeed, plenty of interesting games on the Papare this evening. And this time around, looks like the fumble has just spread all around the park. This time around, it was Hamish Gamage with that knock forward, as referee Aruna Shanta will come back in that initial infringement of Hamish Gamage's spill. Big game happening at Mount Lavinia. St. Thomas's College coming from behind have taken the lead over the green machine.
Time off, change.
And Sumangala College making a change as
coach
number 19 will
Bye.
make his way. Shivanta Banuka is now Sumangala. Can they take this man advantage to good effect? Try and go over the center, breaks through a couple of defenders, but still Sumangala will have to do a lot of hard work to try and trouble the scorers.
Before the first half ends, Sri Sumangala must go if they are to stay in the game. The forwards needs to keep possession, play tight, string up a few phases. Here's Aditya Ratnayaka, the dangerous center. Not hard to bring him down. Even the forwards are struggling to bring him down. Good run from Ratnayaka. Bandara looking for options. Gets forwards to work hard. Here's Akram. St. Joseph's, they've defended well so far. Here's Tilaka Ratna. Udara rather. Ramita Udara. St. Joseph's putting a lot of pressure in the ruck as well. Samarakon playing scrum half. Bandara gives it to Akram once again. Akram gives it to Tarusha Tikshana. Forwards. St. Joseph's beat the ball and they've won the penalty. Tarusha Tikshana went all along, and the forwards likes of Mara Singh, Inosh and Ashen Kumar will be very tough to stop when they come when they see players coming in all alone. And Bhishma Jayasekara need a good clearance kick, and he doesn't get good ground. Sumangala gets a reprieve. Ashen Udara. The two Udaras have been very good for Sumangala this season. Isuru Chaturanga trying to get a penalty. Shashika Bandara had no other option
Advantage.
but to kick. And
Number 10.
Bhishma Jayasekara
Advantage.
is being penalized for playing offside.
The ruck now.
Sumangala have a good opportunity. Samarakon opting for a drop goal, knowing that he has the penalty advantage. Went for 3 points, and looks like Sumangala will have a good opportunity to start their score. What will be their option? Samarakon, they're going for a line out.
Indeed, this will be important for them. They'll need a score, as Damit mentioned, going into that break. They'll need to try and go over, possibly for Amana Bank try, and just to keep them in the game, but it's quite far out, 27 points to nil. And St. Joseph's College defense, the likes of Janit Marasingh, Ashen Kumar and Ino Silva has been tremendous and have really been rock solid in the back, and uses the front pair as Sri Sumangala this time around forms that driving maul, but not much yardage being used as they will look to try and be patient and try and go over.
Roll away, roll away! Pass it. No hands now, brother.
St. Joseph's College, who are back to 15 players now. They'll be quite relieved that they haven't conceded any points, going down to 14 men. And Sri Sumangala College will be kicking themselves, not being able to pounce on it as well. But this time around, face after face, Sri Sumangala College working hard, but inches away are they. Brilliant once again from St. Joseph's. Keeping Sri Sumangala at bay, but this time around it's Sri Sumangala who get their first Amana Bank try. And it's been a long time coming, but they'll go into the break with the score, Damit.
Mohammad Akram, he's got the number 8 jumper, but he's playing as a front row forward, and he touches down a timely score for the visitors. That will give them belief that they're still in the game, that they can still win this game. Mohammad Akram with the Amana Bank try, the 5th in the game and the 1st for Sumangala. Can Pasindu Samarakon convert this try and add 2 valuable points for the Josephians, for Sumangala rather.
Hey.
Yes, he can. Samarakon converts the try, and that's half time. 27 points to 7 here at CRNFC grounds. Sri Sumangala, they will believe that they can still come back in the next 35 minutes and win this game.
Indeed, just reducing that point deficit to 20 points. Sri Sumangala College at the brink of half-time. They went over. As you see the half-time score confirmation, St. Joseph's College nevertheless held the lead of 27 points to 7 over Sri Sumangala College. We'll be back with the second half action.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Some bonds last a lifetime. Nippon Cement.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
Night Go, pocket perfume. You take it a go ekak.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil. German-engineered tyres for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චෞමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටේ ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
There is a rhythm to island life, where a walk is a dance, where there is work-life flexibility, where fun is serious, and where songs rise out of the sea. The unique and amazing facets of island living inspire us.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
That was summer refresh when the train gonna go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
German-engineered tyres for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
German-engineered tyres for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චෞමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටේ ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Superset for bricklaying and plastering. Tokyo Superset. Do it right the first time.
At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකෝ දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Ah, boss. I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. සමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Welcome back as players make their way to commence the second half of this game between St. Joseph's College and Sri Sumangala College. It's St. Joseph's College who started off in quick fashion. Their forwards have really brought their A game this evening up at London Place. Bhishma Jayasekara as well has been decent with the boot. St. Joseph's College with a healthy lead of 27 points to 7. It was St. Joseph's College forwards who ran the show in that opening 35 minutes and putting Sri Sumangala under the pump. Bhishma Jayasekara as well added those 3 points, crucial 3 points in the contest of the game. And Sri Sumangala College will have to work really hard if they are to launch a comeback. This was the try at the brink of half-time. Sri Sumangala College getting their first score. It was a long time coming for them. But nevertheless, they'll take a lot of heart coming into this second half after that late score in the first half. It's 27 points to 7, all to play for Sri Sumangala College, as St. Joseph's College would want to see this off. They've already secured the bonus point in the tries, so an all-important win for the Josephians on the cards, as Sri Sumangala will kick things off for the second half.
Yeah, but you cannot write off Sri Sumangala College, Reshwan. We still have 35 minutes to play, and a lot can change in the next 35 minutes. They come in to the second half with momentum behind them. They've scored last, and they finally breached the Josephian defense. And they need 3 more converted tries to go past Josephian score. Here we go, the second half. And Samarakon kicks it straight out. This is where they need to improve, Reshwan.
Come here.
The restarts. They initially in the first half they dropped the ball cold, and they gave away a try. And again now they've committed an unforced error.
Ready?
Indeed, not the way Sri Sumangala College wanted to start this second half.
Set.
Last thing they would have wanted is to kick that kick-off out on the full, and they have done that. Centerfield scrum going good for St. Joseph's College. Now Jayasekara barges his way through that number 12. And now once again the forwards coming into the party for St. Joseph's College.
No!
Rashmita gives it to Brian Fernando. He gives it to Bhishma, who tries to go through, and he's still going strong, the Josephian captain. Not easy to bring him down. Good leg work, and they've won a penalty. And Sitanga Lianage took a quick tap, and St. Joseph's scores their 5th Amana Bank try, and this time it's Bhishma Jayasekara who did the hard work in bringing them closer to the try line, and he goes over. Great work by the captain to score under the post, the 5th Amana Bank try for the Josephians, and they start off the second half with a try.
Indeed, brilliant work from St. Joseph's College, just picking up from where they left off in that first half. And Bhishma Jayasekara making his life more easy, going under the post for the 5th Amana Bank try. This is brilliant from St. Joseph's. Regulation conversion for Jayasekara as he added the 2 points. It's 34 points to 7. And well and surely St. Joseph's now running away with it.
As how things stand now, Rishwan, currently, Kingswood will be in the plate segment. Anand will be in the plate segment. We will have most likely DS, who have not yet scored points in Bambalapitia, and Sahira leading the proceedings at Mardana. So for these two teams playing in the second round, after a break of 1 week, they will have 4 opponents. Kingswood College, Anand College, DS Senanayaka College and Sahira College, if things don't change in the next 30 odd minutes. So Rashmita collects it, gives it to Nathan Gunaratna. Didn't have much distance in his kick. Nevertheless, Sri Sumangala, a lot of points to be gained. So they need to make sure that they control their own lineouts, win their own lineouts.
Time off. Number 2.
Tarusha Dilshan.
Please, second time.
Yeah, Mindulka Pereira going in and giving him a pat, which a referee didn't like. Tarusha Dilshan playing no contesting, says Arno Shanta. Was clearly not straight, but since the Josephians didn't contest, play on said referee.
No hands,
need to defend their lines. Ashen Kumara going sniping to the ball, and Sri Sumangala breaks through. That's Resandu Sahas. Here's the big man Rashmina Dilshan, but he drops the ball. Brian Fernando gives it to Janit Mara Singh, and Dion Fernando drops the ball. Knock on advantage for Sri Sumangala. Aditya Ratnayaka with the ball.
Knock on advantage.
Shashika Bandara kicking it, and
Number 9 here.
Don't think you can tackle players up in there.
Advantage, but the last tackle, this man in there. Okay, this given to penalty. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, clear penalty infringement from Shashika Bandara. They had the advantage.
Number 9.
But
warning. Just warning now. Captain.
Very poor work from Shashika Bandara.
Nathan Gunratna back on his feet. We want to continue here. Concussion test protocol looks all right. His
dangerous play. Man in
penalty
yeah.
in favor of St. Joseph's College, and this time it will be Nathan Gunaratna who will kick this one into touch. St. Joseph's College once again tried to find a lot of meters, and well and surely A good territory gaining kick from Nathan Gunaratne.
Number 90, number
St.
20
Joseph's
now.
now probably 15 to 20 meters out
Number
from
22.
Sri Sumangala's 22-meter line.
Number 3, number 22 out. No, white. Okay.
Changes
Okay,
coming in for the Josephians. Isulu Chaturanga and Dion Fernando going out. And we are going to see fresh legs in the Josephian lineup. Satira Gunatilaka have joined in.
Good. The small. Till now.
Josephians
Hey! Down. Hey! Down.
going strong, the Josephians. Rashmida. Brian gives it to Akash Gomez.
Finish it! So track now. Play on.
Yes, Rashmida again gives it to the big Mara Singh. He
The
has
right
had a very
ball.
good game so far, Mara
Right.
Singh. Brian Fernando. Here's the new man on the park.
In ball.
Looks like it's
Play on. Play on.
Disoisa.
It's okay.
Good pressure coming in from Sri Sumangala.
Line offside.
St. Joseph's have a penalty advantage if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, rock now. Rock now. Knock back. Knock back. Knock back.
Satira. Good carry from Satira. And here's Rashmida.
Rock ball.
Satira gives it to Mindulka Pereira.
The rock now.
Yes, scored
Advantage.
twice. Hamish
offside.
Gamage. We have a penalty advantage. Jayasekara. Will he play freely? Here's the new man, Satira. He's had plenty of work as soon as he came on. Inosh Silva.
Rock now. Please back. Back.
St. Joseph still persisting with the forwards.
Finish it. The rock now. Please now.
Mindulka
No,
Pereira.
has it. Rock. 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 Good stuff.
Here's the big man, Tisat Teunila.
Rock. Roll away. Blue.
St. Joseph still with the ball. Rashmida gives it to Inosh Silva and he scores the 6th Amana Bank try for St. Joseph's College.
Captain. Captain.
Great work from the Josephian number 8 Inosh Silva. He's wearing the number 7 jumper but he has played in the number 8 position. He's had a very good season, Inosh Silva.
Indeed, brilliantly done by St. Joseph's College. Their forwards have really brought their A game this evening up at London Place. And the coach, Dhulanjan Vijay Singh, will be very happy with this performance. Regulation 2 points to be added by Bhisma Jayasekara. Makes no mistake this time around as well. St. Joseph's College breached that 40-point mark. It's 41 points to 7 now. As they are well and surely in the driving seat now.
Also what you need to understand, Reshwan, is that this is technically a second round encounter, a plate segment encounter for St. Joseph's. They will take the points forward in the second round. The points difference makes a huge point, and also the fact that they have already got the bonus point. So when the second round starts, they'll be in the driving seat if they manage to hold on to this lead and win the game. Sri Sumangala now, they need to score 5 converted tries. That's not going to be easy for the visitors. Josephians, this has been their best game so far in this season, and from a Josephian point of view, the school administrators, the rugby advisory committee will not be happy with the crowd turnout here on a Saturday evening.
In the 22.
Sumangala have outnumbered the Josephians, and Nathan Gunaratne doing great work. He's got a good boot in him, Gunaratne.
Indeed, Nathan Gunaratne have been good with his clearance kicks throughout this game. And as far as Sri Sumangala are concerned, both their wins in this season have come up in Kandy. Yet to win a game in Colombo. So that will be a very concerning sign as the plate segment comes along. Now Sri Sumangala College trying to respond. But this Josephian defense have really done well, not rolling away advantage for Sri Sumangala College. But this defense really giving quite the headache to this Sri Sumangala College outfit. Referee Arun Shanta will come back into that infringement of not rolling away. So, taken quickly. Sri Sumangala College, and gaining some meters from that quick tap as he drops that ball forward. And the fumbles continue for Sri Sumangala. They started this game off with that knock on, which really probably dropped a lot of confidence. This time around as well, good attacking proves. They have dropped that ball. This game will be a big lesson for Sri Sumangala College come the plate segment games. They'll learn a thing or two from this game here. St. Joseph's College, on the other hand, have had quite a disappointing season, you could say. 2 big defeats against Royal College and Trinity College. And out of nowhere in that first game of the Dialog Schools rugby season, Vidyartha College came and drew that game against St. Joseph's College. And nevertheless, just a solitary win for St. Joseph's College against Thurston College. And possibly looking at their second win, as St. Joseph's College will have the scrum in their favour. Inside their own 22, they'll want to clear things out. Small repair for that St. Joseph's College player. It's the replacement forward Sathira Gunaratne. It's brilliant to see that Sri Sumangala College faithful have come in their numbers to Colombo. They've taken the trip from Kandy for this crucial game. Nevertheless, now feeding from St. Joseph's College. Gives the ball out to Gunaratne. He'll put this big boot in. And once again, a brilliant clearance kick. Takes play back to the opposition half.
Outside.
Rather, referee Arun Shanta bringing back play. As the referee Charan Lienege thinks that ball went outside just before passing that 22-meter line. So, not the best of clearance kicks from Nathan Gunaratne. Nevertheless, a line out in favour of Sri Sumangala.
Yeah, the Sri Sumangala College prefix body, the teachers, the parents have all coming in numbers to CRNFC, and they expect a fight, and they need to fight back here. They come in the second pod.
In ball.
Still have possession, the visitors. Can they score their second Amana Bank try? The forwards needs to get their A game on. Bandara needs to direct things properly. Bandara gives it to Pereira. Ratnayaka. He gives back to Pereira. Good defense from young Shavin D'Souza. And they've lost some meters. Sumangala, Nathan Gunaratna. Good defense by St. Joseph's College, and they've pushed Sumangala back. And Bhishma Jayasekara have got the ball. Here's the Inosh Silva, the try scorer. St. Joseph's have managed to get out of jail, and they are now in a good position. Rashmida. Here's Satira Gunatilaka. He has done great work as soon as he came on. Rashmida gives it to Hamish Gamage. Jayasekara, Gunaratna, D'Souza, the young D'Souza. Rashmida. And he drops it. Referee didn't see it, but the assistant referee assisted him quite correctly. Unforced error from Akshan Rashmida.
Indeed, the fumbles continue from both sides. St. Joseph's College will look to bring in more changes. Young Jayavardhana will replace in that second row.
Coach!
As Janit Marasingh will be back in that number 8 position.
Set!
It's in the halfway mark. Scrum for Sri Sumangala, doing well. Not the best of passes. The ball quite loose and clumsy from Sri Sumangala College. Clumsy from both sides. Looks like both sides don't want ball.
No advantage. First knock on and second knock on.
Plenty of fumbles. As Sri Sumangala nevertheless will have a scrum in favor of them.
Yeah, loose play from both teams.
Ready? Go!
Sri Sumangala need to play the territorial game.
Set!
Go deep inside the Josephian 22. Try and get their fancy boots. Here's Pereira to Ratnayaka and to Udara. Bandara gives it to the forwards. Here's the big man Rashmina.
Advantage. Dangerous play, huh?
Dangerous play, says referee. That's Chirat Kodaguda.
Number 19. Neck. Hands neck.
Sri Sumangala College putting this one out. Just outside that 22-meter line. So decent touch finder from Sri Sumangala College.
Number 16.
It was Samarakon who has had an off day for the sider from Kandy. He's been brilliant throughout the season for Sri Sumangala. Nevertheless, around 17 minutes left in this game. What more do we have in offer?
You see it.
Sri Sumangala College quite far out. And once again, the line out not good from Sri Sumangala. St. Joseph's College managed to turn over proceedings. Is now once again the big forward trying to barge his way through the defense of Sri Sumangala. As skipper Jayasekara puts this ball high and almost a fumble as long as Sri Sumangala were concerned. Nevertheless, now Sumangala, the nippy halfback,
Knock on advantage.
as well
Knock on advantage.
fumbles this time around. The fumbles just continue for Sumangala College, as now the replacement will get into the act for St. Joseph's College. It's been a dusty outing out here in London Place. Once again, Gunaratna with a high kick.
Knockback.
Knockback, says referee Aruna Shanta. As Nathan Gunaratna will return back to favour.
Wide, now right back.
Kick's been kicked all around, and that time, once again, Sumangala College guilty in dropping that ball forward. It's been a clumsy affair for Sumangala with the handling errors, just not going their way.
Yeah, just 15 minutes to go.
Ready?
In the game. St. Joseph's clearly have been very good.
Wide. Number 8.
Captain Bhishma Jayasekara.
Hey, don't move, boys.
He has really anchored the team, directed the proceedings. The forwards have done great yeoman work, and he has scored Agoda to Jayasekara. Gunaratna puts in a little kick. And an easy try for Shanil Kakure. Another Amana Bank try. Very good vision from Nathan Gunaratna. Saw the space, put in a little rubber kick. And young Shanilka scores an important try. Probably the match sealing try. Not going to be easy for Sumangala to come back now again.
Well and surely a try that possibly seals the win for St. Joseph's College and confirming their spot in that third position in that group. It's 7 in heaven for the Josephians. 7 Namana Bank tries in the game as Bhishma Jayasekara success rather just kisses the woodwork. As referee Arun Shanta calls for a minute water break, as you see the replay of that try. Shanil Kakure making no mistake and touching down. St. Joseph's College in prime position with a mammoth lead now. It's 46 points to 7. St. Joseph's College now threatening that half-century point.
Yeah, referee just telling the time to Bhishma Jayasekara. 21 minutes have finished. So we are right on time. The Papare clock. Papare, we at the Papare have gone to great lengths and heights to make sure that we show all 7 games from Saturday in this week 5. And St. Joseph's clearly the highest scoring game so far today. Currently from the other games, Zahira rather, they have outscored St. Joseph's 53 points to 12. They'll surely book their place in the plate segment. St. Thomas's and Isipatana 28 points to 21. Wesley, they've also secured a clear lead, 38 points to 6. Royal 12, Trinity 19, Kingswood 24, Dharmaraja 17, Peters 24 and DS 5. So as things stand now, St. Joseph's and Sri Sumangala will play Kingswood College, Ananda College, DS Senanayaka College and Zaira College in the second round. Ino Silva now. He's had a great game, and here's Sitangalianage, the second row forward. Gave away the ball, should have held on to it and then get the rest of the players to come in.
Pass.
These little errors, Reshwan, that's where the coaches need to come in and get those instincts of these players to improve.
Indeed, St. Joseph's College now will have to go back into the drawing books as they will have to play in that plate segment. That will be very, very interesting for St. Joseph's College, how they go on about their things in that plate segment. With teams who have done well in this season as well, as Nathan Gunaratne under the ball collects it cleanly. He returns back the favour, high up and under. And Sumangala continues to drop that ball as knock-on advantage for St. Joseph's College.
Yeah, they've rung in the changes. Here's the try scorer, Kure. That's Tevan Kittuka coming in from the bench. Inosh Silva. He's had a very good game. Silva. Here's Mindulka Pereira, the hooker. He too had a great game, Mindulka Pereira. Here's the replacement scrum of Kandappa. Mindulka, he's had good game. Here's Satira.
No, hands out!
Good to see young Kandappa getting some game time off the bench. St. Joseph's.
Good try.
And it's a try. That's Janit Marasinghe scoring the 8th Amana Bank try and getting over the 50-point mark for the Josephians. Janit Marasinghe, one of the seasoned campaigners, he too have had a very great game, gaining some great yards for the Josephians. 8th Amana Bank try for St. Joseph's College.
Did brilliantly done. St. Joseph's College just continue their merry way. It's been a second half to forget for Sri Sumangala College. They have themselves to blame, as Bhishma Jayasekara, who's been decent with the boot, will line up another conversion kick. An hour passed in the game, 10 minutes remaining. Bhishma Jayasekara makes no mistake with the boot, so it's 53 points to 7. St. Joseph's running away with it. Surely from here on, it will be safe to say St. Joseph's College with a commanding victory over Sri Sumangala College. Not an easy man to stop Janit Marasinghe. He goes over for his second Amana Bank try and the 8th for St. Joseph's College, as Damit mentioned. Sri Sumangala just taking their time down and out in this game, but they could take a lot of learnings into that plate segment encounters.
On the 22.
As Nathan Gunaratne once again puts that ball out of play. It's been a dominating affair here up at London Place from St. Joseph's College. They needed a performance like this. Come the plate segment, this victory will give them a lot of confidence.
Also, Reshwan, as things stand right now, looks like Zahira is winning at Maradana and St. Joseph's are winning here at CRNFC. So, to the Josephian faithfuls who are watching this live coverage, St. Joseph's will be playing Kingswood College in their first game. In good collection from Riyan Jayawardena. He's not the biggest of players, but he's got a lot of heart, and he's now directing that maul.
Number 19 out, number 19 out, number
good
19.
collection. St. Joseph's gaining yards with their forwards. Sitanga Lianage, he too had a great game, trying to stay in field and fails to do so. Just a gentle reminder, St. Joseph's, they will play Kingswood College in their first game in the plate segment. Then they'll play Zaira College, and then it will be DS Senanayake College, and then finally against Ananda College. For Sri Sumangala faithfuls who are watching this live coverage, we still don't have the final exact dates and the venues, but we are sure of the opponents. It will be Sri Sumangala College playing Ananda College in their first outing.
No contest, play on.
Then it will be against DS Senanayake College.
Play on.
Then it will be against Kingswood
Back,
College.
back.
It will be a very interesting battle, and then they'll finish it off with Zaira College. Tevan Kittuka.
Indeed, Amit, plenty of mouth-watering clashes will await us in that plate segment. There's plenty of talent will be shown in that segment as well. Plenty of talented schools will battle it out.
No, rock,
That plate championship.
Rock form. Rock form. And in the ball.
Will just try to take that quickly.
Rock.
This time around, they'll put this ball into touch. It's been a good all-round performance for the Josephians out here.
Yeah, the forwards have combined well with the backs. Whenever they needed, they've used the forwards to gain yards, and whenever the backs were needed, they've done their job. Very well led by Captain Bhishma Jayasekara. Very hard decision for both of us to make.
Good, very good.
As to who will be the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. Janit Marasinghe has put his name up. Inosh Silva, Mindulka Pereira. You have Bhishma Jayasekara, the captain. These four players have done great work
out,
for St. Joseph's today as they win this game.
You out, number one. Advantage.
And another penalty advantage for the Josephians. They're still going strong in this
advantage too. Mall collapse.
Mall
advantage.
Collapse the mall illegally, says referee Arno Shanta.
Sorry. Mall captain. Okay. Just play.
Janit Marasinghe
takes
a quick tap. Here's Satira Gunatilaka, and Satira scores for St. Joseph's. Another Amana Bank try. It has been a great game from the Josephians. They'll have their eye on the plate title when the second round begins now.
Indeed, St. Joseph's College will really take a lot of confidence come the plate segment encounters, as Bhishma Jayasekara makes no mistake this time around as well.
4 minutes.
4 minutes left, says referee Arno Shanta, and it's 60 points to 7 as St. Joseph's College absolutely running a riot here at London Place. St. Joseph's College will be really happy with this performance after quite a disappointing season, you could say. And some score news from game between Trinity College, Kandy and Royal College. It's 24 points to 12 as Trinity College running away with it, and the game up at the big club grounds evenly poised, you could say. St. Thomas's College 28, Isipadana College 24, so just 4 points out as that game well and surely will be a very interesting finish as the sun sets here in Colombo. On the other hand, St. Peter's College demanding win over DS Senanayake College after that defeat to Wesley College last week. They have come back well up at Bambalapitiya in fairly known conditions for them. They have absolutely dominated DS Nanayaka at home.
Sri Sumangala College now
Not in.
with momentum. They'll need to get some points. It'll be some consolation for the visitors.
Knock back, play on, knock back.
St. Joseph still disrupting play. Very good
Advantage.
work.
Not really Sakala. Advantage.
Some loose play and Sri Sumangala still with possession.
Not in there. Stuff back.
No advantage, says a referee, so he'll
Sakala not release. This down.
call
Not release.
back play.
Play on.
Dear oh dear, Sashika Bandara wanted to take it quickly
Knock forward.
and knocks it forward. Costly error. It has been a day like that for Sri Sumangala College. Plenty of errors, plenty of unforced errors.
Hurry up.
And this will be a game that they'll want to forget very quickly.
Ready, boys?
When they came down to Colombo, this is not probably the scoreline they would have imagined.
Bind. Set.
Kandappa, this replacement scrum half, gives it to Bhishma. Now Kodagoda to Bhishma. Nathan, and he's got Kure with him. Shanelka Kure. Good work from the Josephians. They've got a penalty. Didn't take the mark properly, says the referee Aruna Shanta.
Play on. 10 okay.
Bhishma gives it to Chirat Kodagoda. The replacements now. Kandappa gives it to Bhishma.
Line up tight.
Bhishma. Janit Marasinghe gives it to Rian Jayawardena. He offload it to Tevan Kittuka. He's had a very injury-plagued season, Kittuka, and deservedly gets a try under the post. Probably be the final score of the game. Tevan Kittuka with another Amana Bank try. The 10th for St. Joseph's College this evening. They have clearly dominated the game.
Indeed, brilliantly done. Brilliantly worked try for St. Joseph's College. Bhishma Jayasekara making no mistake as he converts his 7th conversion. That's the game done and dusted. A demanding win over Sri Sumangala College for St. Joseph's College. 67 points to 7 as Bhishma Jayasekara have perfectly led his troops to victory up here in CRNFC grounds. St. Joseph's College faithful will take a lot of belief and confidence going into that plate segment games, and Josephian outfit will take a lot of confidence as well come the plate segment encounters. A brilliant win for the boys from Dali Road, as Sri Sumangala College will have to go back into the drawing books after a heavy defeat out here in Colombo.
Yeah, the Josephians will be quite pleased with this performance. 67 points to 7, 10 tries. And this is what the coaching staff, the likes of Dulanjana Vijayasinghe, Lakla Pereira, Samantha Lakshar, Samuel Madhuanta, that this is the performance they would have wanted in a crunch game like this, Reshwan. As I said earlier, very interesting tournament structure. This score and the points will be taken carried forward for the second round for the Josephians in the plate segment. As things stand, the likes of Kingswood College, Zaira College, St. Joseph's, DSA Nanayaka will be very much in favor to win this plate title. St. Joseph finished as the number 10 in the final points table last season. So can they finish off number 7 by winning the plate title? That will be their target when the season returns after a 1 week break.
Indeed, 1 week break for all of us here at the Papare as well. It's been a busy 5 weeks as schools rugby action came quite thick and fast. Versus St. Joseph's College with a clinical and a convincing win over Sumangala. A much needed encounter and a much needed win for St. Joseph's College going into that plate segment games. This was probably one of the best work tries. A good kick let Kure go over for his Amana Bank try, and then the big Janit Marasing went over a couple of times in the game. Decent outing with the boot for Bhishma Jayasekar as well, as the replacements came into the act and added more tries to the try column for St. Joseph's College. This was that final try. Good offload from Riyan Javardhan to Thevan Tiknuka, who really has had a season with a lot of discomfort of injuries for him. But come the plate segment, he will play a pivotal role. And these are the key stats from this game between St. Joseph's College and Sri Sumangala College, Kandy. 20 tries for St. Joseph's College. Tries did gallo for the school from Dali Road. And 7 converted tries and just 1 solitary penalty in it. Just 1 converted try as long as Sri Sumangala are concerned in this disappointing encounter up in Colombo against a much favoured St. Joseph's College outfit. And Swiss Tech perfect player of the match, Minduka Pereira, with his carries in that front row and really stamping the authority in those rucks. Swiss Tech perfect player of the match, Minduka Pereira, in that number 2 jersey from St. Joseph's College. And to wrap things up for this round number 1 of this Dialog Schools Rugby League 2020-2025 Week 5, it's Science College taking on St. Anthony's College up at Ratmalan in the Science College grounds on the 6th of July tomorrow at 3:45 p.m. It's been a busy Saturday evening for all of us here. Plenty of games still happening as we will shift our focus to those games. It's goodbye from all of us here at London Place.
richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
රාමෙන් පාරක් දාමුද?
මෙතන
මෙතන විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්.
හඳුන්වාදන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කට්. රාමෙන් සැරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
විහිළු නෙමේ ටෝකියෝ සුප ඕන වැටකට සුප.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එක පැත්තකින් වහගෙනදි තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. තමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
සැරටම එන්ජොයි කරන්න පාටි එකට ගෝ.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Hello everyone, Shahid Zumbri here. 2025 Schools Rugby League සලංගන හැමෝටම සුබ පතනවා. All the very best. Good luck.
සැමදා සමහන් සැමදා සුවෙන්.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Hi, I'm Navin Marasinghe. I'm here to wish you all the very best for the School Rugby League. So make sure to have fun and reach your potential. Enjoy.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා.
පිත්තියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
දවසම රිෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න ට්‍රේන් එකට ගෝ.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Our mountains are majestic. They can be life-giving. Some are even sacred, and their heights bear marks of our heritage. Our mountains elevate us. To us, they are ever inspiring.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
Maliban lemon puff puff. Lemon puff. Maliban lemon puff. හැමසිතක්ම පිපිදේ. රස lemon රසගේ. ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි. Maliban lemon puff puff. Lemon puff. Maliban lemon puff. Maliban lemon puff. Chill වෙන්න lemon.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. සමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine, just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit, never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Hi, I'm Heshan Jansen. 2025 school rugby season එකට සහභාගී වෙන හැමෝටම සුබ පතනවා. All the very best.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකෝ දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
cement.